Hello everyone, it's Evelyn here. Welcome to the channel. And I've got the lovely Lady Luna here to my right too, as usual. A huge thank you to each and every single one of you for your continued love and support for this, my very own little creative corner of the internet here on YouTube. And there are so many of you out there watching that are new to the channel, so a huge hello and welcome. Please remember to hit that all important subscribe button so that I know you're there for me. Right, this week my friends, as you can probably tell by this hair scarf, it is time for a hair scarf, messy bun, get things done week. This week I'm really excited to share a project with you that I've been wanting to get to for ages. This, my friends, is a true vintage antler suitcase from the 1950s. Yes, I found this beauty on eBay quite a few years ago and she's definitely in need of some TLC. So this week, that's exactly what I'm going to do here on the channel. I'm going to show you how I'm going to restore this beautiful piece of luggage, because very shortly I'm getting to go on a little holiday with my gorgeous husband and of course the Lady Luna. But the excitement doesn't stop there, my friends, because not only do I have this gorgeous antler suitcase that I'm going to be restoring and cleaning up this week, but I managed to get my hands on something else as well. I'll go grab it. Last week I was having a little look on eBay to see what I could find, and I found something that I've been looking for quite a while. And being a little bit absent-minded, I said to myself, do you know what, I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about whether I can get this on auction, and I put an offer in and then kind of forgot about it until I got an email to say that I had won and that my offer had been accepted. But what's in the box? Let's get to opening it, shall we? Okay, so let's open up this baby. And as I said, she was just a chance find on eBay and I just popped an offer in. And then didn't really think about it until I got an email. So let's have a look. Oh my goodness. So that's what was in that box, my friends. A blue vintage vanity case, complete with the original key. Very excited. So I'm going to give both of these suitcases a clean up for my upcoming holiday. So first of all, let's check out what condition they're in. Oh, the best laid plans. Okay, so first up I'm going to check out the blue vanity case. Hi Luna. Luna is inspecting it too, so that is the original key. Actually, the leather is actually in really good condition. There's a few marks where it's been stored over the years, I'm guessing, but actually there's a little bit of wear here, but that's not something I'm really concerned about, because if anything, that just shows the age of it, and I quite like that. I quite like that you can see that it's vintage. So it's actually incredibly clean. We've got some Luna muffs there. Do you approve? Yes? Great. So it's actually in incredibly clean condition. So let's get this open. Now, is it a push down or a push up? Let's try this. A bit difficult with one hand. Oh, that was easy. Cross your fingers, people. Oh my goodness. You never really know when you're buying off eBay because photos can be quite deceiving, but that is so clean. Oh, let's do the sniff test, Luna. Surprisingly not too mildewy, just got that sort of old smell, you know. Wow, that's so clean. I think that's not going to take too much cleaning, unlike my next one, which is going to take a little bit more work. So, on to the next one. Hear all that sniffing. It's all too much for Luna. We haven't even got to the tidying yet. And next up is this gorgeous vintage antler, and you can see she's not in as good a condition. Wherever she's been stored, it's definitely been damp because we've got quite a bit of mildew here, and she definitely needs a little bit of cleaning on these fixings as well. But look at this is even the original hook that would have held the keys, and surprisingly enough, my friends, apart from a little bit of mildew from the damp condition she was stored in, she's actually in incredibly good condition. You probably heard that rattle there as well. I was going to keep that a secret, but let's try and open her, shall we? Now, I always get confused when opening these. Are you ready? Ooh. Yes, she has her original keys. One of which is in decidedly better condition than the other. Poor thing. So I'm going to try and give that one a clean as well, but check this out. Someone's comb. And it's things like this, when I manage to thrift vintage things like this, that I think, whose comb was this? Just incredible. So let's have a look. So we've got a little bit of staining on the pocket here, a little bit inside. Strangely though, there's no dirt or debris in any of the pockets. There's a few stains, but nothing terrible. This is smelling a little bit more on the mouldy side, but I'm wondering if that's to do more with the outside and the damp that's going on, or the inside. But do you know what? It doesn't matter, because we are going to deal with this, my friends. We are going to transform this beautiful, beautiful case. And to do that, we're going to need some cleaning supplies. And that's the next thing we're going to talk about. Okay, my friends, so to embark on this mission, we are going to use the following cleaning products and something which I am yet to purchase, Brasso, for the fittings on the cases. Going to grab some of that too, but most importantly, rubber gloves. Protect your manicure, protect your hands, very important. Well-used rubber gloves, yes. Next, to take the excess dirt and mould and things off, I'm just using these normal everyday baby wipes. These are from a European supermarket that's very popular in the United Kingdom. Other supermarkets are available, but yes, they're just supermarket own brand, simple baby wipes. Brilliant for cleaning. Do not flush them down the toilet, very important. And next, my friends, I have got one of the best secrets in cleaning, and actually it's probably not that much of a secret: baking soda. This stuff is incredible. If you have got upholstered chairs, upholstered sofas, anything that's stained, I highly recommend you give baking soda a try. So we've got some of that there. I've also got some shake and vac. Yes, stranger things have happened, my friends, because this is a great deodorizer. So I'm going to get some of that inside the cases when I have finished cleaning inside them. I've also got here, my friends, an upholstery stain remover. So I'm going to give this a go inside the antler case to see if we can get some of those stains off. And last but not least, yes, a microfiber cloth for buffing and general drying and cleanliness. So without further ado, let's get to some cleaning, my friends. So first of all, my friends, I'm grabbing some of those baby wipes and giving the outside of both cases a really good clean. Baby wipes are a great start because without harsh chemicals you can get a good first clean and get a lot of that ground in dirt and mildew off without exposing the vintage leather to harsher products. Okay, my friends, so here are the cases after they've had a good wipe over with some baby wipes, and as you can see, the blue one is looking actually pretty incredible. She doesn't actually need much more work, so I'm going to move on to the next step with her in a second, which is giving the inside a bit of a spruce up and making her smell great. But the antler one is going to need a little bit more work. As you can see, it really is grained in around here, but that's not a problem. I'm going to get to that in a second. And then of course she does have a few stains inside that we need to get to, so that is going to be my next step, my friends. To get the inside of this gorgeous vanity case smelling great, I'm using a secret weapon. Shake and vac. Oh yes, believe me, my friends, this stuff can work wonders. So in it goes before the case is shut and left overnight. Next to the inside of the red antler case, where I'm going to work on those stains carefully using the upholstery cleaner. Be sure to always test on a small area first, my friends. So with the red antler case having been cleaned inside with the upholstery cleaner and the shake and vac in the little blue vanity case, they are now sat to dry and to let the shake and vac do its lovely fresh smelling work. The last thing I need to do today, my friends, is take a look at this rusty key, and this is the little attachment from on the antler case that would have held the keys when it was brand new in the shop. So I'm going to have a go at cleaning up this key, and I've only done one of them, my friends, to make sure that I still retain a key should this not prove successful. And I've got two things to help me with this: a little glass, and this is actually a glass from a candle, so I have cleaned it out and recycled it. So there we go, and in there go the little hook and my key. And then I have this distilled malt vinegar, and I'm going to pour some of this into there and let it sit, and hopefully that will help get rid of the corrosion on the key and on the hook. We shall see, my friends. Okay, my friends, so after giving it a good hoover out, it is smelling and looking much better. So I let it dry before I put some of the shaken back in, and then gave it a really good hoover. And as you can see, the stains are still there slightly, but it's looking so much better. So I think I'm going to put maybe a towel in here and give that tiny bit another go, but I'm aware that I don't want to sort of make this too damp or use too much friction, because of course this is really old fabric. But apart from that, it's looking and smelling much better. So I am going to put some baking soda in here, because that was another trick to get smells out, because there is still a slight smell, not as bad as it was, nowhere near as bad as it was, but I'm really happy with my progress so far. So how about that little vanity case? Let's check that one out next. Okay, friends, so here is the vanity case, and I gave that a bit of a clean up, spruce up, and put some shaken back in there too. And it's a bit dusty in there, but after a wipe out, I think this one is actually done, because it smells great. So how quick was that? So it just needs a bit of a wipe out to get the excess dust out, and then a little bit of a polish up with a leather cleaner, and then I think this baby is actually ready to use. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to grab some baking soda and grab my upholstery cleaner and just give that stain one more little go, and then pop some baking soda in, and then we'll see. Okay, my friends, so I'm back with the blue case, and I've given it a final wipe over outside and inside. Oh, and before I forget, my friends, I've been wearing my apron to protect my clothes while I'm doing all this spring cleaning loveliness. And actually, this apron that I'm wearing in this gorgeous rose print, I actually created right here on the channel, and it was my very first pattern drafting video. Check out this really cute patch pocket. It's a really beginner friendly and accessible pattern drafting pattern video. So if you want to give pattern drafting a go, but you've been a little bit overwhelmed, definitely give this one a go to protect all your clothes as well. And I'll pop a card to it above, my friends. But I digress as usual. Back to this case. So I've given it a final wipe over outside and inside too. I mean, look at this. It's just absolutely incredible. To be perfectly honest with you, my friends, I really didn't have to do too much to get this cleaned up. It's just in such good condition. Actually over the moon with it. I might do a little bit of leather polish just to protect it, and I might give the metal a little bit of a clean with some metal polish. But to be honest, look, like, you can see my reflection in this. You can see me wearing my apron in this. I mean, I don't know to be honest how much cleaner it's going to get, but how beautiful is this case? So that is the blue case basically sorted. So next I'm going to move on to the red case. I'm going to hoover out all of that baking soda and see where we're at with that, and then I'm going to grab the fairy liquid and some sponges and see if I can do any better at getting that mould and mildew off of the front. Fingers crossed, my friends. Grabbing that fairy liquid, a sponge and some much needed elbow grease, I gave the red case a really good clean. Washing up liquid or dish soap like this is a great cleaner for a lot of things. It both degreases and cleans while still being mild, so it's brilliant for stains and ground in dirt without being harsh on upholstery or fabrics. Always remember though, friends, do a patch or spot test just to be certain. And with the main body of the case scrubbed and wiped, I turned my attention to the metalwork and grabbed one of my favourite metal polishes, Autosol. This stuff, my friends, is incredible, but I'll let the results speak for themselves. My top tip here, my friends, grab some low-tack masking tape before you begin to polish and tape around your fastenings to minimise contact with the rest of the case, just to be on the safe side. Here is how the locks were looking before polishing. And well, here is the after. I think it's about reveal time, don't you? So there you have it, my friends, a really successful project this week. I'm so ecstatic with how these cases have turned out, particularly the red one, because it really was in quite bad shape, but now it's incredible and I cannot wait to take both of these suitcases on holiday with me very soon. And speaking of holidays, it's time to get back to some holiday sewing next week, my friends, with some spring projects. But until then, take care, my friends, stay safe, and if you haven't done so, remember to hit subscribe for me. But until next week, take care, friends, bye.